Coup d'etat sunset. Sunset sound.
Hello, Greg. Thank you for coming in and spending a little bit of time with us.
Yeah, thank you for letting me be here. Enjoying myself in the sun,
I hope
the
so.
beautiful coup d'etat.
Now, let me start off with a few questions for you.
Yeah.
You form a production partnership with your brother Rube with Hardsoul.
Yeah.
Now, how did you come to work with him, and how easy is it to work closely with each other?
Wow, it's a deep question. Well, my brother, he started like doing production and music like a long time ago, like more than 20 years ago, maybe even longer, 25. So he was always doing that when I grew up, and I just wouldn't leave. He had this like a little studio set up in his room, and I was always fascinated by his setup, and I just wouldn't leave. So in the end, he was like, "Well, let him just play along, cause it's more fun to do it together." So that's how it started, and then as we evolved, I kind of took over like the whole production side of it, and he got like next to me and sat into the producer's seat, and I did all the board and all the mixing, and I went to school of audio engineering to like get even more professional. So it just evolved from there.
Now, how did you hook up with Ron Carroll for your breakout hit Back Together?
Well, it was a long time ago when we got hired by like a Dutch label to remix a production of Ron Carroll. It's called Rochelle Fleming. It's not over. I believe it was Rochelle Fleming. And we just went all out. It was the first track we hired like real musicians, like real bass, real guitar, keys. And we went overboard with like a Latin workout. And the guy just sent it to Ron just to let him approve it. And he was so impressed. He said, "Yo guys, I really love it. If you ever want to work together, just let me know." And we met him in Miami, like on the conference. So at this one time, we had this instrumental, and we sent it to him, and he sent the vocal back, and then we recorded strings and all kinds. And then we worked on it forever, like for ages. And we had like this track, and we couldn't like work it out. And then I was like, let's just send it to Brian Shepard, head of Sulfuric, and see what he has to say. Maybe he can give some directions or some pointers. And he was like on the phone in 5 minutes saying, "I want to sign this, I want to have it, don't want to change anything." And that of course was Back Together, and it was like the big hit in Miami that year, and basically so the big hit in Miami the year after that. So it really went for a long time. Got signed to Defected after that. So it was really like a good hit for us. Yeah.
Now, in what direction do you think house music is moving today in Amsterdam and around the world? Because there's been quite a bit of references to mashup, and lately, is that becoming big in Amsterdam?
It's right now. It's really hard to tell. If you like asked me the question like a couple of years ago, I would could tell you specifically like this is the way it's going. Right now, I think it's going in all directions. There's like one side that's going really commercial, like the house sound of David Guetta and Chucky, and then there's the other thing in Amsterdam that's getting really big. It's like the more emerging from the minimal sound, but these guys are getting more housey and housey every day, and their sound's becoming like the house sound of like the early 90s, like almost like old school house. And to me, that's like I really love that sound. And I mean, yeah, I think there's like a split between commercial house and more like underground minimal sounding stuff. So
how does mashup play in all of that?
It's just I don't know. It's just a thing we do because we like to have a certain drive and a certain